Yes.
Been a long time. Shouldn't have left you without a dope beat.
It's Steel.
But you can't be any geek off the street. Gotta be handy with the steel, if you know what I mean.
Keep it real.
Keeping it real.
Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Steven and this is Steel Keeping It Real. So you know what today is.
She's the pretty and pink that makes you think. She wears gold, silk, and even mink. And if she catches you with another lover, you're a dead mother.
That's right, it's Friday. It's Female Friday. And on this day, I like to do female artists, past, present, or future on the channel. Now, before I get started, I haven't been feeling the best lately, really for like a week now. And one of the things that I did notice that was really causing an impact on my health was all of a sudden I have been dropping weight like you wouldn't believe, like a reverse workout of somebody lifting weights. It's just like I'm just taking weight off. And yeah, I've lost like 20-something pounds in less than a week's worth of time.
Damn!
And it's been affecting me. But what's been affecting me even more is something that's been happening to me over for the past year. I've had this tinnitus. So I had to get a referral and go to a doctor, and I finally get to see one yesterday. And I go in there and I let them know of my other problems that are going on that are actually causing me pain, but this one is not. And the doctor, after I go through the first person of asking me questions and or doing the hearing test, remember that from back in the day in school? It was like, do you hear the beat? Do you hear this? So I had to do one of those, and then that was the first step. And then the second step was a nurse with a trainee asking me questions, and they asked me the question like, do you take any medications? And I laughed like the dudes from Goodfellas. And then she's like, I take that as a yes. And I was like, yeah, I take a lot of medications. And she started going down my list. And so this is all in preparation for the main doctor to finally, come in there.
Coming to the stage.
And say like, okay, here's what we're going to do for you. So the main doctor finally comes into the room to tell me about what's going on. And he hasn't told me anything that I don't know yet. I'm just to the point, it's like, okay, I know what's going on. Tell me what you're going to do about it. And you know what he did? He said absolutely nothing. He was basically almost like saying it's psychosomatic. You got a lot of stress going on. There's this, there's that. You drink caffeine and blah, 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 blah. And I was like, I'll note those particular things. Of course I got stress. I'm a human being, for God's sake. But he basically didn't tell me anything. No eardrops, no, changing your medication, no anything. He just basically said like, well, what are you gonna do kind of thing.
Ain't that a bitch?
But as he's telling me all this, all of a sudden, I see him do this. Yes. I'm like, fucking urine. I didn't say it out loud to his face. And my brain is like, fucking he's an alien. And every once in a while, you will see people like this, and it freaks me the fuck out. But it just makes you wonder.
You so crazy.
But I just ended up leaving there with no help whatsoever. I feel like I wasted my time. But now that I get back on here, I wasn't even reading my comments, and I do apologize to certain people. And then all of a sudden I get on to my comments and I see this particular comment, and it comes from Jet's grandmother.
Get the fuck out of here.
And I'm like, oh my God, even the grandmother knows about me?
They all adore him.
They think he's a righteous dude.
I was like, talk about a family affair. And Jet, I did see your picture, looking pretty cool, dude. And Jet did drop a whole bunch of new videos, and you know, it brings a smile to my face to know not only that Jet is excelling in this, but his whole family is supportive of this, and I guess they like me. So
that's what I'm talking about.
What's not to like? So yeah, I saw that, but what tripped me out was where the comment, what the video the comment was on. And the video was on the comment for a song by Milkbone called Keep It Real. Now, if you know that song, or don't know that song, this is how it goes.
I ain't about to sit back and talk about gats and glocks and busting caps on block cracking on practice cops. You couldn't handle when I'm deep like a diver. The cookie corner canal keeps my streets lava.
So, you know what's weird? That makes Jet's mom even cooler than I can imagine when you're commenting on a video that I did 2 years ago when I looked like I was auditioning for the show Vikings, which they got no black folks on that show, but I love the show anyways. Yeah, on that particular video, which I was like, this is fucking cool. So yeah, Jet, keep it up, and your family, yeah, no problem. I have no problem with you know, focusing on Jet. It's really easy. So now that I've gotten that all the way,
Get on with it.
Yes, get on with it!
so the song that I'm going to do goes all the way back to 1999. Actually, like 97 is when the origins of this comes out, and then like in 98 they actually put lyrics to it. And the song is called Better Off Alone by Alice Deejay. Actually, it was by some other guys, and Alice Deejay became their project once they put lyrics to it. Beforehand, it was just DJ Jurgen and with collaboration with Vessel von Diepen, and you know what, I'm done because I'm gonna mess up these names, and I'm gonna have somebody in, you know, Scandinavia coming after me going like, don't you know that the I goes in before the E, and you know, I'm not even gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. But it was one of those songs, and I was talking to
Shadow?
and, you know, I was telling him this story about, you know, back in 1999, you know, I was living in an area of town. I was 30 years old. I was living in an area of town where I knew that I didn't have the kind of money to be living in that neighborhood. And I didn't live there that long, but I lived there long enough to kind of experience the culture. And I went into a nightclub that was like maybe 500 yards away from where I lived. And, you know, I was 30, but everybody else in there was like 21, 22, 23. And even at 30, I was like, man, you're old.
Ha ha, you're old.
But songs like this were playing in the club. And so that's what this reminds me of. Now, let's take a look at what this song did do on the charts. And the Llama went to number 4 in Australia, 14 in Belgium, Flanders, 30 on Belgium, Wallonia, 2 in Canada, just Canada, 19 on the Canada Top Singles, number 1 on the Canada Dance, number 11 in Denmark, 12 on the Euro Hot 100, 16 in Finland, 6 in France, 32 in Germany, 10 in Hungary, 25 in Iceland, 3 in Ireland, 17 in Italy, number 9 on the Netherlands Dutch Top 40, number 8 on the Netherlands Single Top 100, number 11 in New Zealand, 3 in Norway, 1 in Scotland, number 5 in Sweden, 28 in Switzerland, number 2 in the UK, number 1 on the UK Dance, number 27 on the Billboard Hot 100, number 3 on the US Dance Club Songs, number 16 on the dance single sales, and number 20 on the US mainstream top 40. Now, if you were around during 1999, you know, adult or even a teenager, you couldn't really escape this song. It was just everywhere. It was just a it was just one of those very, very poppy songs. Now, again, you couldn't escape, but it was only played out during that time frame, and then all of a sudden it just went away, and every once in a while you might hear it, and it's fine. It's fine. It's just one of those songs. So, if you like videos like this and others on the channel, please don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification button, because I'm trying to do at least 10 videos each and every week. This week, I will fail at that attempt. So, without any further ado, here is Alice Deejay and Better Off Alone.
They judge me before they even know me. That's why I'm better off alone.
You know what? That no matter what, that song gets you kind of pumped up because of the beat. It's that basically
boots and pants and boots and pants and boots and pants and boots and pants and boots
and it's infectious. And one of the things about me, the reason why I like this is that as a person who used to make music, and it used to be a lot of instrumental, and it used to be heavy on the keyboards and the beat, and just this transcendental kind of feeling that this song kind of does, but it makes there's the lyrics are almost non-existent. Do you think you're better off alone? Talk to me. That's weird that those are the only lyrics in there, but when you're in the club and you got a couple of kamikazes in you, you're just like you're just into the song, and you're just dancing because that beat is very infectious. Now again, the person that you see on the screen, that is not Alice Deejay. they only gave it the name Alice Deejay when they put the lyrics in there. And that person's name that you see singing, her name is Judith Anna Pronk. She's that person. And so everybody's like, oh, that's Alice Deejay. No, that's Judith Pronk. We're not even going to get into it. But that's the reasoning behind that. And you really never heard anything else from her or that particular project, the Alice Deejay project. Although one of the guys in there went on to be part or producing and writing for the Venga Boys. And if you don't know who they are,
the Venga Bus is coming and everybody's jumping. New York to San Francisco, an intercity disco.
So there's that. Now this kind of sound was around, very popular at the late 90s, and what's weird is that at the late 80s is when like house music really started to appear, and you started to hear things like, CNC Music Factory and Black Box and a lot of things that were very techno and dance oriented and things like that, and it never really went away. It just started to evolve into what this is, and it still continues to evolve to this day. And I cannot hate on this type of music because there is a talent behind it. There is a talent to doing all that production. There is a talent with coming up with this hook, whether it be the music wise or whatever. There's a talent in it, and that's why I kind of gravitate towards people that do music. Jet being one, Shadow being another one. My next door neighbor is a music producer. I keep running into people who are in the music business. My little brother is doing it. My cousin has done it. My other cousin still does it. It's just one of these things that, music is music. You almost can't keep it in sometimes, especially if you're a person like me or anybody else that I know. You almost can't keep the music in you. You got to get it out in some way.
I got the music in me. I got the music in me. I got the music in me.
And I'm not mad at that at all. So, if you are still here, I thank you very much for staying tuned. I really do appreciate it. First and foremost, I want you guys to like the videos as much as I like making them for you. After that, all you need to do to help me out with the channel is to like, subscribe,